Here we go. Next chapter. Chapter 47, The Don's Offer. Buggy's made friends now with the guy that's living in the treasure, or in the chest, and then with all the weird looking animals. Buggy's crew after the battle, part 9. You're a strange creature too. They're all partying on the island. Ah! Gasp, gasp, gasp. As all the people around him are now laying on the ground, beat up by Don Krieg. Outrageous. Krieg wants the ocean-going restaurant. Get in here. You'll be crushed between the hulls. Ugh. Huh? What's all the ruckus? Patty says. Don Krieg, you swore. Jin, are you okay? Whoa, whoa. What? Patty says. What? My ship's a wreck. I need a new one. When I'm finished with you, I'll dump you. I have about 100 men on my ship who still draw breath. They're dying from wounds, hunger, and thirst. They need 100 rations of food and water. You will prepare them. Some have already starved to death. There's no time to waste. Water, water, he shows them as they're laying on the ship. You expect us to feed 100 pirates so they'll have the strength to take over our ship? We refuse, the worker says. Refuse? You don't understand. It's not a request. It's an order. Do not defy me, Don Krieg says. Grr, they all are afraid. Sorry, Sanji, I never meant... Jin says, you got us into this mess. Patty says, where are you going, Sanji? Tim. The kitchen, of course. We've got 100 meals to prepare. What? Sanji? That's right, Sanji, Luffy says. They all hold a pistol up to Sanji. Are you Krieg's dog, Sanji? We can't let you into the kitchen. We're not going along with this. It's an outrage. If you want to stop me, fire. Sanji says, I know. They're unredeemable villains, but my job is to feed people, not to judge them. It gets too complicated. If a man is hungry, I feed him. That's a cook's job. What's the problem? Ha! Here comes Patty. Whacks him over the head, Sanji. Patty, hold him down. Sanji, I know you feed the people I chase off. Maybe you're right to do that sometimes. But this time you're wrong. Now, you keep still. I'm going to defend this restaurant. He may be Don Krieg, but he's just one man. He can't beat all of us. This is Baratie. We deal with rowdy pirates every day. And we know what kind of customer service to give them. Patty says. You've eaten. Here's your dessert. He pulls out a cannon to shoot at him that looks like a ship. The meatball of doom. Boom. Impudence. Kaboom. He shoots at him. Don Krieg. Jin says, crack. He shoots him right out the door. There's like a hole right through the door. Blast, I busted the doors. Shuff will have your hide. It's nothing. A small price to pay for saving Baratie. What about the men on Krieg's ship? I say, we smear butter on the ship and set it on fire. Patty says, sounds delicious, chef. What, Clank? How? That dessert was a bit heavy for my taste. Whoa, he didn't even faze him. Hardly a 4-star meal. His body, it's all shiny, Luffy said. Steel armor, what a dirty trick. Rush him, rawr, yeah. They're trying to bombard him. Bam, bam, bam. Insolence. And he pulls out a bunch of guns and just starts firing at them. Blood gushing out and they're just falling down on the ground one by one. He's picking them apart. Gun barrels all over him. Bullets. No one defies Krieg. You worthless scum. I am stronger than anyone. Arms of steel stronger than any flesh, Krieg. A carapace of the strongest wood steel. Diamond fists to demolish anything. and a built-in array of weapons. I command 50 ships and 5,000 fighting men. I have never lost a battle. I am the Don of the pirate armada. If I tell you to prepare food, you'll shut up and do it. No one defies me. Clunk. Chef Zeph comes in with a bunch of food in a bag. There's food for 100. Take it to your men. Zeph, did you say Zeph? Chef, what are you thinking? If we feed all those pirates, they'll come and overrun us. Unless they're all spineless dogs, huh? You went to the Grand Line, but you ran scared, eh? Whoa, he called Krieg a coward, the tyrant of the eastern seas, who commands 50 pirate ships. Couldn't handle the Grand Line? The Grand Line, Luffy says. You're Red Shoes Zeph. He recognizes Zeph. Interesting. Well, there's the end of another chapter. It was a much quicker chapter. What happened to the key that Chow Chow swallowed in Volume 2? It came out with a lovely brown sheen. In a question corner in Volume 4, you said that Luffy's arms can stretch about 72 gum-gums. But how many meters are in a gum-gum? Inquiry from the Ministry of Education, Science, and Culture. You again. Gaiman's son investigating through the Ministry of Science again, eh? Meters, you ask. It can't be measured that way. Now, pay attention. 1 gum-gum equals 10 fairy gum-gums. 1 fairy gum-gum equals 10 funky gum-gums. So 1 gum-gum equals 100 funky gum-gums, which means that Luffy's arms can stretch a whopping 7,200 funky gum-gums. Is that clear? He uses a different metric system. That's great. Where are you from? It didn't say in your profile in Volume 4. Kumamoto in Kyushu. It's a nice place. How come Luffy and Zoro can't go by the names Monkey and Roronoa? Or are those their surnames? That's it. Their surnames come first. Japanese style. Luffy and Zoro are their first names. Is there a mirror on Alvida's ship? Ugh. Look out. Her iron club will come flying. You're on your own. Man, what a dangerous question, but I bet there isn't a mirror, Kling Hao. I've been reading One Piece, and I noticed that sometimes mysterious characters pop up. For example, in the third panel on page 182 of One Piece, Volume 5, where everyone is going murmur, murmur, there's a panda-headed guy in the background. Who is it? It's bugging me so much I can't brush my teeth. Brush your teeth? The dentist is scary, you know. So you found him, eh? His name is Panda Man, and he's a wrestler. I'll introduce him properly next time. So that was an interesting chapter. Don Krieg got the food given to him by Zeph, and he recognizes who Zeph is. So this is gonna get very interesting as we progress. Can't wait to see as Sanji is hopefully gonna join the Straw Hat Pirates here soon. But I'm going to stop the recording and go to the next chapter.